Now, this is knitting. This is directly after casting on. You're going to take, I've got 2 bits of yarn here because I just cast it on. This yarn goes to the skein. All right. This is called the tail, and I don't use the tail. I use the yarn that goes to the skein. All right, now, to knit, I keep what I've knit in my left hand or my dominant hand, or your non-dominant hand. It doesn't, you could do it the other way. If you're left-handed, you could flip them around. But to knit, you take your one needle, you put it through the stitch, so through, and the yarn is behind. I put it around that needle, so through, around, and then back through, and you slip the stitch off. Now you couldn't see, but I pushed against it like that with my finger and then slid the stitch off, and now it's on the other needle. I want that a little snugger, so I pull on the yarn. So here I go through, around, see there it is, and then I pull that stitch back through the loop, and then I slide that off the back. This is knitting. So through, around, and then back through the loop. Through, around, and back through. That's knitting. Now, the other very common stitch in knitting is purling. P-U-R-L. When you purl, the yarn is in front of the knit, of what's been knitted. It's going to be in front. And instead of going back like this for knitting, I go up and over like that. Then I go around. All right? And then I slip the needle back through the stitch. So I go in through to the left to the top, in through the right to the top left, put the yarn over, back through the stitch. So in, around, and back through. In, around, back through. This is purling. Then, for knitting, I'm going to knit some more. I go up, in, around, and back through. In, around, and back through. That's knitting. Okay? In, around, and back through. And this is purling. In, around, and back. All right? And that is knitting and purling.